Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army. Army officers say the missile, found sometime last week, has been inspected at Roswell, New Mexico, and sent to Wright Field, Ohio, for further inspection. Headline edition will bring you special reports and interviews in a moment.
How you doing? This is the guy from Pittsburgh, and I didn't put the background up because it's cold, I'm tired, I haven't got enough sleep, I've been working on stuff, so I'm just sitting here in the dark. And I was watching a video on YouTube from 2006, George Noory's 2006 special prediction show, where he says that certain predictors get it 80% right of the time. Well, they don't. So I decided to go down the list of his special guests on that special show and see which ones were right and which ones were wrong. And I'm going to borrow Art Bell, and free Art Bell, and hello Bell Gabbers, how you doing? I'm going to borrow Art Bell's famous Bonk and Ding 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 from his prediction show instead of the one from 2014 by Noory that sucked, the big one, just like this 2006 show did. Because Noory continually prompted the guest, including asking, "There going to be a nuclear event?" As if he was looking forward to having someone or someplace nuked. So let's go from the top here. Sean David Morton. Well, Sean David Morton you can't find his picture on the internet, which is bizarre. It's like it's gone off the planet. Maybe he's in jail, I don't know. 3 quakes in Northern California, 2006, 8.0s. The big one hits the Bay Area from the Mendocino Fault off the coast to the San Andreas Fault. April and October. Ding, ding. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Excuse me. I got excited there. I put not. Middle East, Iraq divided into 3 separate nations. I'm going to give that a half ding because you saw the Kurds, you saw the coalition, pro-U.S. forces, and you've seen the forces backing Al-Qaeda, taking over cities recently because we have a president who was too weak to get them to allow us to keep some troops in there to maintain order. So I give that half a ding. U.S. will attack Syria. Not. They didn't attack it then. They ain't going to attack it now. Plainegate. This was a claim that Cheney and Bush and Rumsfeld would be involved in a plane scandal. Bonk. Scooter Libby. Indictment. Well, that's a ding. Scooter Libby went to jail. Karl Rove indictment. Big bonk. Not. Dick Cheney out as VP. Not. Condoleezza Rice, Jet Voice, come in as VP. Not. Bonk. Jeb Bush as presidential candidate, 2008. Bonk. Now here's one that Gordon Michael Scallion got right, and I did some checking on this with the 2006 timeline. Mortgage bubble pop. Yes, it did. Ding, ding, ding. Mortgage bubble and mortgage prices and housing prices began to fall in 2006. And I'm going to give him a ding on this because he said August, and it happened around that time. He hit it right on the nose, which is, to use Noory's overused phrase, and I heard it on a commercial on KFBK tonight, the word amazing. Gold at $725. Well, gold closed at about 600 something that year, but He predicted that for August. I gave him a big ding, ding, ding. He hit it right on the money. It hit 725 exactly during the year. Market late 2005, 2006 crash. I remember him talking about this in Art Bell. It didn't happen. Big bonk. Except you might give him 1/8 of a ding because the NASDAQ was down over 2%. They had a 4-year bull market in 2006. Talks about educational companies, construction companies. Well, of late, the construction companies have been having a hard time. No $1.50 gas. Ding, ding, ding. Gas went over $3 under Bush. High gas prices to $80 a barrel. Ding, ding, ding. It hit 77 at one point. That's close enough for government work. Closed the year on the 29th of December for $61.05. A rise in spirituality. Well, we have seen more people go to Wiccan and other non-traditional, if you want to call them religions. I'll give him a ding on that one. And Noory says, gets more hits than Barry Bonds. Well, I don't think there's 800 or 700 some hits here, Noory. So I'll give Noory a bonk. But he did hit what I would give 3 predictions right on the nose, practically. And now we go to Ed Shames Dames. The Krill Shot. Mr. Krill Shot. Well, the first prediction he does. Major disaster in Seattle. Tsunami and jellyfish washing up on the piers. Big earthquake. Big bonk. See, I can't read this. Oh yeah, there we go. Killing the cows off because of mad cow disease and dumping them in the pits. The babies won't have big milk. Big bonk. Earth changes. Very destructive earthquakes in Seattle. Bonk, bonk, bonk. No milk for the babies. Bonk. Cows in the pits. Bonk. Mold in Florida. Bonk. Then we got Stan Dale. We know Stan A's got a survivalist book. He and Holly Dale have a website. They're on Noory occasionally. They've been on Art. 8.0 San Francisco quake. These guys are fascinated with trying to wipe me out and wipe the Bay Area out. Bonk. 80% hit ratio according to Noory. I don't see it. Increased harmonics. Hurricanes. Well, I'd give that a ding. Not in 2006, though. The increased hurricanes, a lot of hurricanes and a lot of earthquakes happened in 2007. I checked, but we've had a lot of severe storms. Chemtrails. Trying to stop global warming and global dimming. Well, I'm going to give that a ding because we've seen more and more chemtrails in our water. What that guy, Digital Pig Snuggler or Sticker or something else thinks on Belgab. Windstorms 10 miles wide, 200 miles long. Well, I know we've seen huge tornadoes going for miles and miles. I don't think they've been 200 miles long, but they have been 10 miles long or more. Gigantic tornadoes, category 4s and 5s, so I'm going to give that a half a ding. And that's about it for Deo. And Noory says Deo calls it as he sees it. Well, I think Noory needs an umpire because this was a lot of bonking. Hans Christian King, psychic, or not sure who Hans Christian King was again. Major changes on political and economic front. Bonk. Noory, I get hunches all the time after prompted by King. I'd like to know what those hunches are. Did he get a hunch on pizza rolls, or hunch and ask him about asteroids that can control themselves when they hit, or hunch in his turkey sandwich? I don't know. Democrats control House. Well, I don't know if they controlled the House. I don't think so under Bush. Cheney in trouble over scandal. Bonk. Rumsfeld scandal. Bonk. Moderate recession in 2006. Bonk. Now he got this right. Don't buy houses. That's a big ding. Warm or hurricanes. Bonk. Rumbling along West Coast. Not much. Bonk. Micronesia to go underwater. Bonk. Florida go underwater. Bonk. Major earthquakes of major cities. Bonk. No bird flu pandemic in U.S. Ding, ding, ding. So we got that. Dr. Louis Torrey. Noory touts this guy all the time. The problem is he should be called Dr. Louis Vague, just like John Vague Hogue, because his stuff is all vague. He didn't predict anything for January. He mixed a 6.9 earthquake, yet he's supposed to be so good. A stampede on the 12th of January, a major storm on the 12th. I'll give it, and if he'd said it in January, we would have given him half a ding, but he said in February, forced to relocate. The 19th, terrorist attack, bonk. The 26th, explosion and earthquake, bonk. March 8th, relocation, earthquakes, earth changes, bonk. 13th, don't want to say anything. Well, that's a ding. He didn't want to say anything. 19th, terrorist strike, bonk. 25th, earthquake, bonk. Noory prompts again. They're going to be big ones, huh? And I'm paraphrasing. He said big ones. Bonk to Noory. April 6th, movement of people, bonk. The 14th, terrorism, bonk. The 21st, earthquake, bonk. May 13th, terrorist active, bonk. July 6th, police secrets hidden, major scandal with money, bonk. July 13th, explosions and earthquake, bonk. July 23rd, be careful. Well, the only thing to be careful on that day is if you were a golfer at the British Open, because Tiger Woods shot a 270 that day, so I'd call that a bonk. November 9th, nothing happened except the Grey Cup. British Columbia beat Montreal, sorry. The 19th, earth changes, bonk. The 26th, earth changes, bonk. 2007, February and August, a nuclear exchange, bonk. Problems with weaponized terrorists with nukes, bonk. Target for terrorists, bonk. Noory prompts about earth changes, bonk. And turn right on every specific date and watch yourself, bonk. Art Roosgate, tarot card reader extraordinaire. Well, he better get a new deck. Suggest, will we survive? Weather problems, lots of fragmentation. Who are we? Well, I don't know who are we, but I know he's Mr. Bonk. Lots of tough things, bonk. Cultural malaise, sense of menace and confusion, bonk. Ignorance, first 4 months, bonk. Out of control, bonk. Last 4 months, positive. I'll give him a ding on that because of the economics. Neuron prompts nuclear holocaust, bonk. Major disruption of the flow, breaking higher flow, crisis, and something. Nuke, deep level of disturbance, bonk. Teaching people about terrorism. I'll give that a ding. We've been doing that. New level of possibility of major disaster, bonk. Major event, bonk. Deep disturbance, bonk. Financial well-being not good. Big reversal, bonk. Economy was good. Health of nation, bad, no worse, bonk. Correction, shift to a global economy. Well, I think that's true. We were trying to shift to a global economy. How far we're getting, I don't know. I'll give that a partial ding. And Noory goes, it works. Well, it doesn't work, Noory. Joseph Jacobs, psychics. Good stuff. Better business year. Good year for business. Ding, ding, ding. January, disaster month, bonk. October, disasters, bonk. Happy productive year, ding, ding. Unions organizing, we're always doing that. Economy could be hurt, ding. Layoffs, ding. Bush could have a difficult time, he didn't. Blair could have a difficult time, he didn't. So, and then we get Israel, May, June, rough, nope. Japan reorganizes the economy, nope. North Korea is okay, I'll give him a ding on that. New York City, difficult, bonk. Avian flu, heavy loss of people, huge bonk. 2007, year of expansion of avian flu, bonk. August, health news, natural disasters, bonk. March and April, difficult months, bonk. Why? And disaster fears, dangerous flooding in Asia, disease, major debts, 2007, bonk. And here's another one, 2007, UFO contact in 2007, and when they don't have a roadmap to get to the White House, they go in 2009 in the fall, double bonk. And Noory goes, maybe I'll be there to greet them when they land. God help the aliens. The first thing they see when they land and come out of their ship is George Noory. They better have the Serve Man cookbook and refuse to put them in the pot. And then when you get to your ultimate favorite, I know the one you know and love, Glynis McCann's The Numbers Lady. Well, they play that song, I've Got Your Number, where her number is so frequently is wrong. 2006, bad economy, bonk. 2008, more togetherness. I'll give her a ding on that one. Hillary Clinton. Noory prompts would not be against, and she goes, I would not be against Clinton. Noory shall run for president. Bonk, Noory. Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes' natural match. His relationship with Pelani. What the hell's her name? I can't read it. Somebody, his previous wife was toxic. 2006 was a good year, and she says, know the difference between truth and baloney. Well, with the Numbers Lady, it's usually baloney. And Noory ends the show with, this year and yours promises to be quite eventful. Thanks for watching and have a good year. Well, I hope this year isn't going to be eventful. It's just a nice, calm year for everybody here and around the world. Thanks for watching. By the way, I'm doing an experiment with a bunch of photographs to show what I'll be talking about in the next few months, all the subjects. I'll see if it works. I got to insert it in this video. Have a great morning. I got one more video to post, and then I'm going back to bed. Still trying to work on the podcast. We're making progress slowly but surely. My stupid credit card won't be here till Monday, so I can buy a piece of software to get, because we can't get the damn Skype to hear on the other end when someone contacts me. We got to get that fixed. I don't know why it's not working. All right, have a great morning. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.